disappointed.
What's up, everybody? We are live here at Super Squad D, where the D stands for did not add the music to the stream, but hold your britches because we got
Did not have a winning team this Sunday. Silence.
Do you know what's the best part about watching football?
Woohoo! Yippee! Jess, that was uncalled for. I didn't wear my Bears hat for you, man, out of courtesy for you.
The best part about watching football is that every single Sunday in the fall is great.
That's true.
It is great because of football. Is that what you mean?
No, because I don't care if the Steelers win or lose.
Oh, well, that is nice for you.
Oh, my God. Were you born in America?
I was born in Pittsburgh, and I'm supposed to like the Steelers, but I don't really care. I used to care, but now I don't.
God, what is wrong? It's unbelievable. We got a late night show here for everybody, guys. We're going to be hanging out, having fun, popping toys, popping pills from the toys, hanging out, having fun, getting demonetized. We got some friends in the chat. Crash line in the chat. This one going to be good. You know that's true.
Yeah, Jess, did you save your pills to pop during the show, or did you take them already?
I took them already.
Oh, that would have been fun.
Sorry, let me think.
Why are you being so responsible?
I don't have any more pills. No, I've taken them.
Yeah, if you have to think about it, you probably shouldn't take any.
Well, no, I think I have taken them all. Yeah.
Oh, Jess, can you stand up and show us your shirt? Can we all just stand up and show our shirts?
Yes.
I am totally in my. This is my bedtime shirt. This is a pop shirt. All pop shirts I wear to bed. I generally don't show them on air because they're lame as can be. This is a lame shirt.
I finally convinced Tyler to do a show today, even though he's not supposed to.
That's actually true. Psycho Seb in the chat. What's up, Seb? How's it going, brother? Crashline says he always forgets that I'm not on time. It's never me. It's always my diva guests.
Diva.
Out of the three of us,
I have to go get my drink, darling. I'll be right back.
Out of the three of us, you know who's always going to be on time.
Oxmeat Pete. Oxmeat Pete's always on time. Oxmeat Pete in the chat. What's up, Oxmeat Pete? Gabriel here. Gabriel, what's up, my man? Oh, Jimmy Disappointment. Did someone summon Jimmy Disappointment? Yeah, here we go. Hey, guys. Jimmy Disappointment here. Just wanted to say hello. How's it going, guys?
When are you posting that picture?
Have you guys ever buy a toy?
That head is way too small for that body. It's the smallest I've ever seen.
It's messed up. Rams winning the Super Bowl. That can't be right.
Where's that? Yeah, buddy. Thank you. Say what?
How many times has that happened?
He's about to inbox a big old box, so
that means he's going to email
things away.
No. He's going to email himself a big old box.
Oh.
First to hit the like button, Gabriel. Thanks. Gary says, "Wow, it's not past your bedtime." It's definitely past my bedtime.
Oh, it's getting close to mine.
Is it past my wife's bedtime? Is the question, Taylor? Why don't you weigh in?
Well, I texted Tyler. Here's the thing. Tyler has told me way too much about his wife's sleep schedule. That's totally on him. He's told me at least 10 times, my wife goes to bed at 9 and she gets up at 4:45. And so we're trying to figure out the time in the show. I'm like, your wife goes to bed at 9. Let's do 9:15. His wife says, I just saw this text. I'm looking at Tyler's phone. And and I guess it was offensive, and now his wife doesn't want me to ever hang out with him again.
It wasn't offensive. It was the fact that I told her I couldn't hang out tonight.
It works. I've been trying to think of a way to get rid of Tyler, so this works out pretty well.
Well, that's true.
It's hard to break up with him, I know.
So his wife's gonna break up with him for me. So
Jess tried to break up with me 5 times, but I wouldn't let him.
God, it's impossible.
What in the tax? Okay, we're in the 0.0001% tax bracket, which is the tax bracket that involves people opening toys between 9 and 10 p.m. on a Wednesday. It's very small.
And Omnibug with the best hashtag of the year.
I didn't is you were into pops.
Hashtag replace time. This is my show. You can replace me. What does that even mean? Oh my gosh, dude. Hayden in the chat. I was gonna super chat and I read this.
More Jimmys.
You know what, Hayden? I have nothing to say other than you're right. You're absolutely right. When you're
Speaking of Jimmys, do you guys call them sprinkles or Jimmys?
I'm fine with both.
You're fine with both, okay.
Yeah, but I did learn Jimmy's back east. They were sprinkles. I think Jimmy's actually we're out in California too, so I've heard a lot before.
Jess, maybe you can get some Jimmy's on your milkshake at the Milkshake Factory in Pittsburgh.
That is a huge reason I do want to come see you and your family, but I'm gonna admit, Milkshake Factory kind of might be the reason I'm coming.
Yeah, Jess, did you tell Taylor about your trip to Mississippi next month? Did you tell him about that yet, or is this a good time to share that with him? That Jess is coming to Mississippi.
That will never come out of Jess's mouth ever.
I'm headed to Jackson, Mississippi because I want to do fill in the blanks.
Live show with Tyler in person. So we can sit right here, buddy.
They do have a Walmart and a Target, Jess.
Yeah, I'm not trying to brag.
Singular of each.
Yeah, and a hibachi place. I know that.
You can either go to a Walmart and a Target or 20 comic book stores and 20 million Targets and Walmarts.
That's what I'm wondering.
Pittsburgh sounds like heaven.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh sounds like heaven. They've got all these comic book stores. They got a Milkshake Factory right next to my hotel. And it's got Taylor. Oh, this is going to be a tough one for me. Both Taylor and Tyler are both in the same video with me. Taylor's family is there. What else is so great about Pittsburgh? I want to see I want Primanti Brothers. I want to see a baseball game there, but not in November, obviously.
Joe Chip doing the Lord's work here. I hate figures and statues and all that nonsense. I'm here to help the YouTube algorithm. Thank you, Joe Chip. You just became our viewer of the night. Joe Chip, everybody.
I say the same thing, Joe Chip, and now look where I am.
Yeah, that's
true. I'm on Unbox and Chill at 10:30 at night.
Why don't you show off what you got? We're going to start opening some stuff.
Who wants to go first?
Show it. Well, before it's going to take you a while to open that package, but show us, show the people at home what you got, dude. Show them your package. It's exciting.
It is exciting.
They were texting me earlier a picture of his package, and I was like, "What? That is way more red than I expected." Show it off, dude. It's exciting.
Wait.
All right. Well, this isn't what I was. So I got this. I guess a Target today.
Nice.
Best Buy. I'm sorry, I picked up at Best Buy today.
Oh, Best Buy?
Best Buy is really good for figures. I got a lot of good. I got my Boba Fett there. I got my Kingpin there. You buy it online, you pick it up there. You can do curbside.
Oh.
So you get a lot of it's hard to get this anywhere else besides Big Bad Toy Store right now.
I didn't even know they had it.
And it was a lot cheaper at Best Buy without shipping. I didn't have to pay for shipping, so I'm allergic to paying for shipping.
Yeah, it's true.
So I'm really excited about this. I think this Red Hood is one of the best McFarlane figures.
Jesse, say what?
Top 5.
Excited about it.
I agree. That Red Hood is awesome.
I'd rather have a blue Nightwing, but I think this Nightwing looks better than the McFarlane blue Nightwing because the Nightwing, the blue one that McFarlane made, his hair looks blue.
The toy you're talking about, not the actual comics.
Yeah, I'm talking about the toy. I'd prefer to have
blue. Do you have that one?
No, but
I don't have it.
Wasn't that one of the complaints that people had that his hair looked a little weird?
Unbox and Chill could be at Sonic, Jess, if you come visit me. That would be.
We have a Sonic too. We have
his
Sonic
hair looks black to me.
Let's highlight you, Jess. All right, chat. Is his hair black or blue? Are you guys getting an echo?
Yeah.
I hear an echo.
From you, yeah.
From me?
Yeah, I think it's you.
Is it from me? From me? From me? I don't know. Who's it coming from? From.
Look at that. What color is this, chat?
His hair. We're looking at his hair.
I mean, that looks green to me, but
this is black hair.
Here's Nightwing that I got.
SSD. Sugarman loves that 2-pack.
Here's what it looks like in my 2-pack.
Well, we're looking at mine right now.
Aiden has so many package meme ideas. Hey, Oxmeat Pete's really proud of you, Taylor. You've done a good job.
You're almost an action figure collector, kid.
I have 31 figures now.
Oh, you're getting close to being a collector.
What do you think? Is Taylor an action figure collector or not, chat?
He's an action figure collector junior.
If Jess wants to come to Pittsburgh, I have to be one.
Well, that's true.
Okay.
What's up, Lionheart?
That's fair.
Going, buddy. Lionheart and I share the same birthday, which makes him our second viewer of the night, just for showing up. A shared birthday.
So I would definitely say the Red Hood is definitely the standout of this 2-pack, but this Nightwing isn't a slouch either. It's pretty cool.
Sunset.
Everyone's saying it looks black, Jess.
I think it's black. Oh, that looks like red hair to me.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
He's a ginger, I guess.
All right, let's highlight Taylor. Show off the hair, buddy.
I think it looks pretty cool. This is like the new 52 Nightwing version.
Does look cool.
The blue would be cool, but I couldn't pass up this Red Hood.
With that paint job on his helmet.
That's the one that looks incredible.
So,
that is incredible.
I'm gonna do a top 5 McFarlane reel on my Instagram.
That's super original that no one in this chat has ever done on Instagram.
Well, I like to think that I got you into McFarlane, so you really owe me for that anyway.
That's true. That's actually true. Have there been any toys based off of Chip, Z's, Daredevil, or Elektra? Not to my knowledge, the specific characters, but there have been a lot of Daredevil and Elektra figures.
Tyler, tell Taylor what is so cool about that Red Hood helmet.
That the helmet was, it's painted using car paint.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, Jess, first I will ban you. I'll do it. That's my catchphrase. I'm opening up a red Gundam figure. Where's Omar? He's the only one who appreciates this. What are you opening, Jess? If that's your real name.
My mouth.
Caligula of comics.
The Caligula. Oh, I need to change my name.
Yeah, you do.
Jess is in his vomitorium right now.
One figure makes you a collector, Oxmeat Pete says.
Well, who the hell is Oxmeat Pete?
Oxmeat Pete does know stuff.
I trust him more than Tyler, though. So,
do you guys?
Actually, I like Oxmeat Pete a lot, so I should take that back.
Yeah, you should. Oxmeat Pete
and
is
Jess,
fewer than
that hood came with guns, which Peacemaker and Bloodsport should have came with.
I don't understand that.
Hold on, I'm doing my name. I can't see. I misspelled Caligula.
It's a red herring. How's his butt? Can't be a good Nightwing without a good butt. Taylor, give us an impression of his butt.
Calig.
There's
pretty nice.
Right
I give that an A-.
A-. Crashline says he liked Alf.
I don't like Alf. I've never liked Alf. Nothing against Alf. Yeah, everything against Alf. Nothing against you.
I would
Gabriel.
buy an action figure.
I don't. Alf was never.
It's a cacophony of plastic.
Cacophony.
That's what I said.
Cacophony. What? Did you go to college?
I just said cacophony. We're saying the same word.
You are illiterate.
We're saying, Jess, I've made a lot of progress lately on my speech, and I would
progress.
I've made a lot of progress.
If you would
cacophony.
First we have the color issue. Now we have the cacophony issue. It's just a whole thing.
Cacophony.
It's just like
oh my goodness, that's like grating nails on a chalkboard for me.
I guess we
look how cool this
CPAs
is.
Don't have to be able to speak very well.
That's true. Spell check does it all for me. So Omar said he wants to get into this line, but was afraid to where it would take him. And so he doesn't want to get into this line. And so I bought him a figure and I'm sending it to him.
In 2025?
Wait, so you're actually doing something nice for a friend?
It depends on nice.
Like
is
how
it
you
nice to
have
give him a figure that's going to make him buy 20 more?
Like you have
me.
3 versions of the same book and you won't sell one of those to me?
Hey, those are all different books, dude. Those are very different.
You don't even read comics anymore anyway.
The Red Hood is probably McFarlane's best sculpt. I agree.
I am unboxing the Iron Spider.
What? Jess, what is that?
Something you don't have.
When did you get? What is happening?
Oh,
Joseph Craven in the chat.
Who the hell's that?
This is Super Squad D. You didn't know that? That's him, Mr. Super Squad D.
I didn't know Jess was going to be here. This was a mistake. I apologize. I should get out of here.
Defense, we bonded last time over making fun of Tyler, so you both do the same. So Jess, make fun of Tyler and Joseph will rebuttal.
That's true. Don't do that. That's a terrible idea. Jess,
all right.
Jess?
I've never met Joseph before, so hello, Joseph. How are you?
I'm doing great.
I'm unboxing an Iron Spider that Tyler doesn't have, and so he's quite jealous.
This is getting a little out of control.
Oh, hey, you want to talk about other things Tyler doesn't have?
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know what's
setup.
Wow, where do we start with that one?
Like, oh, you son of a bee.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like a sense of dignity or something.
Right, yes, exactly. Yeah.
What is that?
A thriving career. Yeah, we can go, yeah.
What is wrong with you guys?
Job satisfaction. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Tyler Blunt?
Is that an Obi-Wan? Is that Obi-Wan?
I thought you had that, Tyler.
No, we were at a convention together, a Toy Con. It was awesome. I went to buy it. Joseph kicked me in the nuts, took it to the register, and purchased it before I could.
And hey, may I correct one little fact here, Tyler? May I correct one little fact here?
Sure.
I had to kick you multiple times because it was difficult to find your nuts.
Hey, what the heck? What the heck?
Whoa!
I'm sorry. Was that too much? Good thing we're not live yet. Good thing we're. Let me know before we go live, guys. Just let me know before we go live.
Okay.
Jess flexed on everybody. Is it make fun of Tyler time? That doesn't sound like the right time. Taylor's got the red hood. Is Joseph hashtag replacing Tyler alive? Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Look at
I would. So anyway, thank you guys for joining.
I'm glad you have that kind of time.
Oh, now it's really fun. Tyler's not here.
I think one of the things Tyler forgets is that I have control over these streams whenever I invade them anyway, because I actually technically own the account. But I'm sorry, Tyler, you can come back in. I'm now in the principal corner.
This is horrible. The whole feng shui's been messed up right now.
Feng shui.
I had a design style. Jeez. This is unbelievable. Ask Joseph how to pronounce cacophony.
Oh, that one's easy. That is, that was cacophony is how you pronounce that.
Cacophony. That sounds better than what Tyler said.
This is getting crazy. Tyler doesn't have a limited edition. How dare you, He-Man? I do have 3. Oh, gee, Skeletor, I don't think we should be doing that. Shut up, Morty.
All right, this is officially my favorite McFarlane figure. This thing's awesome.
Tyler's gone again. That was my fault for letting him back in. I apologize, guys. I didn't know. I'm sorry, Taylor. What were you saying about that McFarlane?
Well, we know you're the real brains of the operation because I don't think Tyler's edited a video in 5 years. So
he hasn't.
That's actually true. That's actually
I don't think there'd
true.
be a channel without Joseph editing the videos.
That's very true.
Hey, Tyler, do we want to tell him about how long the two of us accidentally left that How to Buy Any Whales video sitting in the drafts folder?
Oh, I'm sure. I've been talking about it for at least a solid month on stream. It's been probably 2 to 3 months. Mitch Netzer over at Omnibuddy's Vault, or wherever his website is, omnibuddyvault.com.
Don't you dare.
Whatever.
Don't you dare.
He was like, oh, Tyler stole this video from me because I mentioned last week that I bid on eBay this way. And I was like, I don't know how to break this to you, pal, but I've had this video actually complete and on my YouTube channel. All I had to do is hit the publish button, and I just hadn't done it.
Yeah, it was a solid month, right?
SSD Brady Bunch.
That's it.
Oh,
Man, that is
Tyler.
cool. That's a cool pop, Gabriel. I like it.
Oh, Tyler, look at this.
Jess, don't do this to me. Don't do this.
Oh,
Is that something else he doesn't own?
Yeah, look at Iron Spider. Look
It's
at
the
How do you not have
arms,
that, Tyler?
though.
Look at that.
The arms.
The arms. The arms look great.
I know. I want them. They look
I
I
know.
don't have
awesome.
it.
Look at them. Whoops, one of them fell out.
Oh, that would be what if,
Joseph, while you're here, can
Yeah.
you tell us the most embarrassing story you know about Tyler? I don't care if it's appropriate or not.
Well, Tyler and I've mentioned this before. but
I would love to hear your answer to this.
Why
I
does
have an
Joseph
answer.
not have an accent and Tyler does?
Because he knows how to say cacophony. He's
yeah,
refined.
Coco funny. It's how we say it down here. It's
What,
just
did
how-
you,
think I have
did
an
you grow
accent?
up in Mississippi, Joseph?
born and raised? I've known
Do you
Tyler
think I have
since
an
was
accent,
about-
Jess?
Tyler has an accent and Joseph has absolutely no accent.
What's the word you think that Tyler's accent shows the most in when he says it?
I'll have to.
Mike could. He says Mike could all the time.
I do say Mike.
does.
It does
That
drive Taylor
It
crazy.
makes him
He'll be like,
sound
"You can do
very
that." He'll be like,
intelligent.
Taylor would be like, "It's might or could."
That's,
Mike.
no, that's,
They both convey
that is
the
a
same exact
solid,
message. They both
solid
convey the
Southern
same
phrase.
exact message.
yeah,
But
solid Southern phrase.
Yes.
We're distracting Joseph. What's
there
the
was-
what's the most embarrassing story you have about Tyler?
I don't know about most embarrassing, but I'll tell 2 quick stories. One of them being that when we were both on the middle school basketball team,
Dude.
or
What are you-
grade school.
what are you-
This is a good story. He's already freaking out.
It is a good story, and
Lord
I've shared it. I've shared it before, but so Tyler and I, we've known each other since I was seriously like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah,
old.
it's going on 20 years.
Yeah, it's been far too. It's going on 25 years. I don't know. I don't know where you learned to do math, Mr. CPA.
Yeah,
but
it's not important though. Math isn't that important.
we met when I was like 7, and I'm 33. So anyway, so we were on like a grade school basketball team together, and it was one of the times in which we actually kind of became like friends and all that, and it's mostly because I was horrible, so I sat on the bench all the time, and Tyler sat on the bench on a special seat because he had bruised his coccyx at the time.
I bruised my coccyx. Is that funny? Coccyx bruises are real things.
That's straight out of Napoleon Dynamite, where Grandma broke her coccyx.
Yep.
Yeah, I bruised my coccyx. There's no reason to laugh at that.
Yeah.
My coccyx was bruised. I had to have special seating. It was a whole
Yep. So yeah,
I could have gone pro if it hadn't been for that coccyx.
That's it.
How did you bruise it, Tyler? Did you slip on a doll cape or something? A doll coat?
I can't talk about that story. But the coccyx.
Just go ahead and tell us how you fell on your rump and broke your coccyx.
The coccyx was bruised. That's another story for another time.
Did you have to have a butt cast?
There was no butt cast, but there was a lot of tears. We're not roasting Tyler.
We always are. It's not just
Yeah, it's kind of constant. I'll share another quick story. When we were both in high school, which is when we had really, actually really become friends, we go out and just make stupid videos all the time just for fun. So well before YouTube and before SSD and all of that, we were doing this crap when we were kids. So
for literally nobody, in fact.
Yeah. Not a single audience member, no one was interested. No one asked us to do this. We did anyway, but we were both going to co-host a talent show. And we made an entire weird video that would be
it was
played.
A movie.
It was a movie. It was a movie. I mean, it seriously was at least a half hour, 40 minutes long almost. Is that right?
Yeah, it was 42 minutes runtime. It was a feature-length film that was just awful. It was bad.
Yeah, it's so bad. And we were going to play it in chunks between the acts. So it would be an act plays, and then there was a little 3-minute segment of a video, 4-minute segment of a video, and then we'd come up and introduce everyone. But so something happened, and Tyler had to go to the hospital the day of. So we had been preparing to do all of this together. He had to go to the hospital, and it was a very serious thing, and we're all very concerned. It just means that everything that we had been working on doing as hosts of this school talent show for weeks, I had to try to do by myself, and
which went really well.
It bombed so hard. It was one of the worst experiences of my life. And I have Tyler to thank for that. So
that's certainly because what we thought was a funny 45-minute film was really just not that. It was called Quest for the Metallic Chartreuse Microphone.
Yeah.
We still have the movie, but I would pay anyone to be able to actually watch the whole thing.
Right.
That's how bad it is.
It won't see the light of day, and there's a reason behind that.
And the parents at the talent show, you figure talent show's supposed to be an hour, then add 45 minutes of in-between film that's really bad. Everybody was just pretty pissed off.
It was shocking that I didn't get kicked out of school for subjecting the entire school board and all the parents to that.
I did not. Why is this rumor out there?
Wow, this stream is getting dark.
It's gotten real messed up.
This thing is heavy.
Is it?
Looks heavy.
On a scale of 1 to 3 pounds, how heavy is it?
This is like a pound.
Wow.
What
if I put it on my laptop, it's almost tipping over my laptop.
Is that a Sentinel?
No, there's a Sentinel brand of toys.
Yeah, the Sentinel brand of toys.
No.
Even I know that. I'm the real figure collector here.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
I got one figure I'm going to open while I'm hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, let's see it. What you got?
And then I'm going to let you guys get back to actually doing stuff.
Me too. I'm out.
So then you can go live, and I won't interrupt your.
This is live. Sentinel.
Yeah.
So I actually got a Sentinel toy.
Nice.
It's just Kane and Jarrus. I'm just about to finish up Rebels, and
can you tell me 3 facts about Kane and Jarrus?
Well, this is a very outdated figure.
Okay.
Because if you haven't seen the show, spoiler alert, Tyler, spoiler alert for you for having only seen 2 episodes of it. But Kanan, a major plot point is Kanan goes blind pretty early on, and wears
Kanan loses his mind.
Yeah. And wears a weird helmet. He gets a concussion and has to wear a helmet the rest of the show. Yeah. So anyway,
people are wanting to know when the question the Talc Chartreuse microphone goes online. That's our Patreon tier 11. You got to be a tier 11 subscriber to our Patreon to get that, I think.
I don't think I will ever show my face online if we ever end up with that video being put
Is this where Jimmy Disappointment action figures from? Guys, what do you mean? That's very racist. Why would you say that? That's very cool. Just because I have red hair, is that it? Is that why you're saying it?
Pupils?
Jimmy Disappointment doesn't need pupils because he's got comics. Okay, all he sees is comics.
What'd you make his hands do?
Listen, don't question the hands of Jimmy. Jimmy's hands are magic. The ladies say so. These hands have massaged my mom's back 3 times. Okay.
Ew.
This stream's getting really weird.
Wow, this got really gross really fast.
Really fast.
I just got this in yesterday.
Oh,
Jess and
dude,
Tyler both
that's
don't
actually a
have this.
McFarlane none of us have. I mean, except
Yes,
for
the
Taylor.
Dark Knight Returns armored Batman. We faces off against Superman.
That is cool.
It's really cool. You guys,
Is that from the movie where Batman kills everybody, or is that from the comics where Batman kills everybody?
Batman doesn't kill anybody in Dark Knight Returns. 'Cause I guess you did, you don't read comics. That's why you don't know that.
Batman
You just
kills
take
everyone in
pictures of
Batman
toys that are
versus
based on
Superman.
comics, and you have cellophane wrapped books behind you. Right.
That doesn't sound right. I've seen the Batman versus Superman movie.
I
and
love
Batman kills
Tyler's
lot of
omnibus library tour. At least 95% of his books are in wrapped. in
45% were in thing. I count.
I've been to Jess's basement. He has a lot wrapped in cellophane, but Tyler hasn't beat by a country mile.
Wow.
Is that a racist joke because I'm from the South? Uncool.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. I'm sorry, a country mile?
Yeah.
I think only we could say that down here.
Yeah, we can say those types of things down here. What's next? You're going to insult the Dixie Chicks?
They're the chicks.
Just the chicks, dude.
They're just the chicks down here.
Jess, are you interested in even getting this, or is this a no for you?
Was I what?
Are you interested in getting this, or is this a no for you?
I'm not sure. I'm sort of on the fence.
You can get a cool. I mean, you can put him next to one of your Supermans. Like
Yeah, he runs the mutants over in his bat tank. What are you talking about, Taylor?
He shoots them with rubber bullets.
I don't have this. Does he have a Superman out from Dark Knight?
He doesn't, but
it's
I mean,
coming
you can put
out,
him with,
though.
you can put him with another Superman.
Well, they announced the Superman from the Dark Knight Returns as well. Joseph
they
L.
did.
West.
Did they? I didn't know that.
Yeah, McFarlane
I'm
did. I
putting
believe.
the tentacles into the back, which attach through a magnetic piece.
All right, show us in depth.
Okay.
Ooh, magnets. That's neat.
Magnetic piece that goes right on here,
That's neat.
back. And then the tentacles go in to that piece. Whoop. Oh, the tentacles move. I didn't know that.
Oh, that's good.
Tentacles have hinges.
Binge, syringe, make me binge.
Huh?
So, okay, here's a question for the panel. Taylor's got his
I like his
figure
boots.
out.
There's my first tentacle.
Jess, look at these boots.
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 Those are big boots, dude.
Big boots.
Big boots.
He's got big boots.
You trying to do a Spinal Tap type of thing?
A Spinal Tap. Never seen that movie.
Oh my gosh, it's a classic.
Tyler
man.
hasn't seen most good movies.
Nah,
Is it
Especially
scary?
If they're rated
Hey.
R, he's never seen it.
You're right.
It sounds scary.
Tyler, I decided on a whim to rewatch Blade Runner last night.
Oh,
Your
man,
favorite.
I've heard of that film, but I've never seen it.
Yep.
What? Why have you never seen Blade Runner?
It
Because
sounds
he
scary.
sucks as a friend.
It sounds scary.
Joseph,
Yeah,
do, you
Joseph,
agree
scary.
do you agree that Blade Runner 2049 is a superior film?
I would
Joseph,
know. I would know.
This is a long-running joke because Joseph and I have been planning to watch Blade Runner 2049 since the day it came out in theaters.
Yeah.
But I told him I was going to watch Blade Runner, the first film,
You never seen the
beforehand.
second one, Joseph?
No. So Blade Runner is one of my favorite films. I haven't seen the second one because I said, oh, I want to go see it. Tyler
It's so
said,
good.
oh, dude, I borrowed the first one. I'm going to watch it. Let's go together. I said, okay, I'll wait for you. And he never did. And of course,
And I
like,
still haven't
of
It
course,
was like 2 years ago it came out.
yeah, and it was
2017.
2017, and it was only in theaters for like 2 weeks because it wasn't doing well financially, so they didn't keep it in there very long. And so I actually do have it. Like I bought it, and I'll watch it at some point.
I like it better than the first one.
Okay, That's incentive for me to go ahead and watch it.
Well, dude, don't
you know
watch
what?
it without me. Hold on, relax,
What?
bro.
No, I'm gonna
Tyler,
go watch it right
you
now.
will never watch that film as long as you live. It
That's
has
a
power,
strong
It has no
statement.
Power Rangers. It has no.
Well, it just sounds
Teenage
scary.
Mutant
I don't watch
Turtles.
horror movies, dude. I'm
It's
not
not
into the horror
scary.
films.
That's it. Oh, Harrison Ford can be terrifying. Old man Harrison Ford.
Yeah, like
wife.
He's creepy.
He's my wife.
regarding Henry, he was terrifying in that.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
I was just joking because it's about a guy who loses his memory. It's
Yeah.
not really scary at all.
Memento?
Oh.
I've seen that one.
Oh gosh.
I recently told my wife, who loves action movies, that she would really like watching Air Force One. And as it turns out, I was wrong, and she hated it.
It's a great movie. That's a great movie.
I
So that
like
was
that
on
movie
me.
too.
Yeah. Get off my plane.
Oh, I got so amped. I knew she would just love that line because it's such a just a great line. And it got to it, and I was like, oh, I'm like shaking. I'm so worked up. I look over, and she's like on her phone, and she's like, why did he say that? And she loves action movies. I messed that one up.
You messed it up big time.
Yep.
What's that one with Nicolas Cage that's good? Aircon?
Con Air.
Air
Yeah.
Force
Con
One?
Air.
Yeah, it's Air Force One.
I like Con Air.
That's a great cast.
Yes, it is.
But it's no speed. Only watch the original final cut of Blade Runner. Is that like the Snyder cut?
Yeah.
Is that the Snyder cut of Blade
Yeah,
Runner?
actually-
done like 4 different cuts. Never watched the original with the voiceover. That's a horrible version.
Tyler only watches
the what?
90s kid show.
The original that came out in theaters wasn't Ridley Scott's original vision, and the studio made them do a really bad voiceover that Harrison Ford intentionally did bad because he hated it so much.
Yeah.
Really?
The ending is
Yeah.
totally different.
Yeah, they tried to make it like a I kid you not, Tyler, so don't laugh at this, but they tried to make it like an old school film noir mystery movie.
Was there French nudity?
Uh-huh.
I don't think Tyler's ever even seen a film noir before.
No, he doesn't know what it means, but he
I don't
loves
think
the
so.
Tyler, me
phrase.
and Jess really want you to read the most lighthearted book of the year. Did you hear what Eddie Gein done?
What did he
Book
do?
that would really, really hit you in like the feels.
What did he do?
I mean,
He skinned a bunch of
He
people.
skinned people and he made like chairs out of them, but whatever.
What? He made chair? That's not even possible. How do you make a chair out of a person? They don't bend.
Well,
it.
you
happened
got to
in
read
real
the
life.
book to find out.
It's a true story.
That doesn't sound right.
He used a human skull as a bowl for cereal.
That really got to me, Taylor.
Yeah.
Because you like cereal.
That does remind me, I was in the middle of
Taylor,
project
you're
I need to get
frozen.
back to.
Okay. What?
Okay, you were frozen. No, Taylor was frozen.
Am I okay now?
Why did Joseph say to get back to a project that was reminded of the Skull Bowl cereal? And now I'm concerned.
No, you're pretty choppy and frozen, Taylor.
Oh, it's not doing anything on my end.
Were you messing with him? Because it was clear as day.
No, he was choppy and freezing.
Not on my end. It was clear as day. I thought you were messing with him.
Oh no, on my end he was all frozen.
I actually thought you were messing with him. Look, sign here. I literally thought the whole time you were messing with him.
All right, I was messing.
Jeez, that's hilarious. When he comes back, everybody in the chat, when he comes back, be like, Taylor, we can't see you. We'll mess with
Tell him you can't hear him.
you. Okay. Yeah,
I'm
well, pretend like we
struggling
can,
with this last tentacle. It just I got to be careful with it, and I'm just not getting it in.
didn't
Oh, I
care
wish
much
I
for
hadn't
Blade.
said that.
Yeah, Hayden's gonna take that one and go.
Damn
with
it! I really wish I hadn't said
done it.
that.
Didn't care much for Blade Runner 2049, but among the redeeming virtues that film does might be the single best scene in Ford's entire career. Okay. Taylor's back. Let's see if it's working this time. I can't hear you.
I actually cannot hear
I
you.
actually can't either.
No, we can't hear you now.
I actually couldn't hear him. You
Okay,
can't make that
when he
up.
comes back, let's say we can't see him, and maybe he
I
won't
actually
even.
couldn't. Could
I
you
couldn't hear him either.
No, I actually couldn't hear him. No lie. That was amazing.
That was
You
amazing.
can't plan on that. You can't plan that. We can't hear you, James says. Deckard's conversations with Gosling and okay. Oh yeah, can we turn up the tuba? Yeah, let me crank the tuba, dude. Let me crank it up. All right, I got this Gundam opened here. It's the Gundam Sandrock.
Why are you not going? Okay, I don't want to say
Yeah,
anymore.
say it. Say
I'm not going to say anymore.
Why are you not going in?
This tentacle is not working properly, and it's kind of bumming me out. I mean, it should.
That's what she said.
No, there was no anything in that.
The tentacle's not going in properly? There's nothing in that, Jess? You mean to tell me that was totally innocuous?
Why did Joseph sign off?
He had to go.
Oh.
He had to go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
We can't. There's no picture, though.
Really?
No, you're all right. You're all right. I'm just
He's messing. What was really funny is when you were gone. Oh, you're the one who must be echoing, by the way, Taylor, because I can hear the echo now. When you were gone, Jess and I were like, let's mess with him when he comes back and pretend like we can't hear him. And then you came back and we actually couldn't hear you.
We couldn't hear you at all for real.
That was really funny.
You know, our computer is really
What?
So
new computer for
McFarland,
shows has really been tough. I don't know why. The echo is just part of this new computer for some reason.
I'm not hearing an echo.
Yeah, I don't
actually,
hear
now
it.
I'm finally hearing you full and clear.
full on clear,
Full and clear.
full and clear. Okay,
What is
so
the-
let's ask this question: what figure are you guys most excited about coming out this year?
This year? It has to come out
Yeah.
this year.
Or it could be next year, like that they've announced. What's
I'm
your
most excited for
excited?
Hammerhead.
Are you really?
I think
That's
so.
great
That's a
looking
cool figure.
dude.
That and Shocker are pretty awesome.
I love how Shocker has pinless joints. Clear again. People were saying it's good.
You don't know what the problem was.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
super excited.
clearly going to break this if I keep trying, so I'm going to stop.
Yeah, it's an expensive figure, so I would,
Yeah,
I would not break it.
I am not messing with it anymore. I will attempt it after the show.
The last figure I'm going to open tonight before I got to bounce is
Did you even open a figure yet?
Yeah, I opened 2 Gundams. What do you mean?
Oh, they're so
Those
they're so
barely
forgettable.
count.
They're very forgettable. So I didn't.
They
Don't be a
are.
gatekeeper. Don't be gatekeepers. If Omar were here.
Okay, wait. I can't help myself. I want to try again.
The figure I'm most excited about was the black suit Spidey.
I think that's my favorite too.
Yeah, that's just such a great looking figure. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Jess, how dare you? Zaz or Professor Pig? Who's scarier? Professor
Ooh.
Pig to me.
Professor
Say
Pig's pretty
Zaz.
creepy.
He's just creepy. Yeah, Professor
Whenever
Pig
he
is
does
just-
that creepy dance with whenever Damien's tied up and Grant
Oh
Morrison's
man, I'm like,
Got it.
Did you? Good job, Jess. I would like to give a
Now I
special
can
shout out.
pose them. All the tentacles.
I would like to give a special shout out to Cord_Davis07 on Instagram because whoever that is just followed me. I appreciate that at SSD Toys on Instagram.
Well, follow me and Jess too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Omnidog
just follow you guys.
Vault.
Yeah,
And before he signs off, remember to follow me on YouTube, Omnidog's
of
Vault.
course, you guys should all follow Jess and Taylor. They're great guys, produce great content.
Yeah. Better than this channel.
Wow, how dare you? How freaking dare you?
Look at how great this looks, Tyler.
I don't want to look at how great that is because I'm gonna have to go to BBTS and order it, Jess.
He's
You know
awesome.
this.
Look, his tentacles have hinges. You can
Don't break
do
your
it.
tentacle on air, Jess.
I'm not
Oxford
going to.
Pete says Black Suit Spidey is his too. Looks like everyone is in agreement that Black Suit Spidey is the figure that we're all most excited for.
Is that the end of the show, Alarm?
That's it, man. I'm gonna have to get back to work.
Get back to work.
I'll tell you
Pretty
what.
sure you can give 10 more minutes.
I'll tell you what I definitely can do. We're going to do rapid fire, fast answers to questions, FAQs. Guys, get your questions in now. Is any question off limits, Jess?
No.
Will we answer every question, Taylor?
No,
Yes, we will. How dare you? We will
That's
answer
not the right
every
answer.
question.
But-
it's the right answer according to me.
Tyler, will it be the correct answer?
No, probably not.
Okay.
I
If
can't
Tyler's
confirm.
giving the answer, definitely not.
But we will have answers. We have answers to any. You can literally ask any question, and we have an answer to it. So get
Like
your
how you
questions
broke
in
your
there.
coccyx.
How to what?
Like how you broke your coccyx.
I
Hey,
answer
bruised
that.
your cock.
Hey.
Someone asked that question, so he'll answer it.
hey,
Yeah, somebody asked that.
what happened between me and my coccyx is my business.
It's our business now, sweetheart.
Unbelievable.
Tyler, an episode of It's Always Sunny today you have to watch.
Which one?
The gang fights global warming.
Okay, I haven't seen that one, I don't think.
And the best is whenever Mac finally admits that global warming exists, he's like, well, the science has finally caught up to my opinions. I thought it was the perfect, like, in light of our...
The science has finally caught up to my opinions.
Like,
Boy,
that's
ain't that the truth?
a very prophetic statement for the place we find ourselves in today.
Yeah, that is the truth. That is the truth. So, okay. Are you going to get the black suited Spidey, Taylor?
I don't know. I still have that one that Jess gave me a while back. It's like,
Jess, what do you think? Do you think he needs the new black suit, or should he keep just the one that you gave him?
I don't have a big connection to Black Suit Spidey, to be honest.
Oh.
I just don't really care.
What?
I mean, I loved him in the Spider-Man 3. I'm just joking.
Well,
Nobody
that makes
ever
sense.
said
Yeah. That definitely makes
I
sense.
just don't. I feel like the one that I have is good enough, and I just don't. Really need it.
Do you want if a regular Spidey came out? You want
that's what I
right?
want. That's what I want more.
Well, why don't you get the Ben Reilly? That's the same thing.
The only character I'm willing to get.
Don't you ever say that again?
The only character I really want to get more than one of is Batman, because I have a Batman collection over on my DC. I just don't really want a ton of Spider-Man and a ton of Daredevils.
There's a big multiverse of Batman, but there's not a big multiverse of Spider-Man. There's no event or movie where there's a bunch of different Spider-Men and they all come together to fight a common villain. That doesn't exist. I get you.
Maybe in one of those multiverses, you're actually a nice person.
That's unlikely. That's unlikely.
Ooh, now I've uncovered his hands. He has 2 extra pair of hand swaps. Tyler, you should get
that does make me tempted to get him. I do have 2 things on BBTS order. I've got 2 Mayfex figures sitting there waiting to be shipped.
Yeah, well, this is a Sentinel, not a Mayfex.
But my figure of the year this year so far is a Sentinel.
And that's the Spidey that I haven't put together.
This one.
Yeah.
It's
Miles. I have him, but I haven't put him together yet.
My figure of the year so far. So I've got Mayfex Magneto and Mayfex Catwoman ready.
You still haven't got her?
I haven't shipped them yet. They're sitting in my pile. There's only 2 things in my pile of loot, so I want to let more build up.
Yeah.
But I also really want those 2 figures, so it's big.
They just shipped me my Catwoman Hush. They didn't give me a choice.
Yeah, that's because they knew how badly you wanted it on account of the 30 emails you sent them demanding that they get the figure in and ship it immediately.
Well, and you can see that it worked.
It did. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna freaking break.
Okay,
I haven't been paying attention for the past minute. I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, well, we're getting ready to answer these questions.
Here are the hand swaps. Let's see.
Thank you for showing me against the size against your hand. That really helps.
That's not the idea. It's that
what's
you can
the scale?
It's that you can see it.
It's a clear picture, dude. I like it. I like the fact that it's got the blaster on it. That's a really nice touch.
And he has blasters on his feet. And here is the other hand swap.
Had you not heard of that before, Tyler? I'm surprised you didn't buy it.
I forgot that it existed, honestly. I've seen it and forgot it existed. Now I want it.
This
I'm surprised.
One of the most this and Catwoman were the 2 figures I wanted the most this year.
McFarlane needs a good Catwoman.
Yeah.
Agreed.
We also, I think one of my most wanted DC figures, one of my top 5 is I want a really good Batwoman.
I want to Poison Ivy. Okay, you know what? We're going to table this discussion. We're going to do another show at some point of our top 5 most wanted DC
Don't tell me what to do.
You're going to do it. You're going to like it. That's what you're going to do. You're going to like it with a smile on your face. All right,
original ideas. What do you think this is? Near mint condition?
Here we go. Okay. That's also figure. Mondo Gecko loves it, bro. Mondo Gecko.
I do like Mondo Gecko.
He's a great character from Turtles.
He is a great character. I admit that.
He's really. I was really excited about this one. I haven't gotten all these figures, but I had to get it. Okay, so we're gonna start the questions. Starting now. If you got questions in, get them in now because we're gonna wrap up the show with those beautiful.
Ooh, and here's his webbing.
Ooh, that's a great effect.
And shooter web.
I was excited to
Jess,
see
as we wrap up the show with the questions, should you be playing a certain instrument that's at your beck and call?
Let's hear it, Jess.
You got it.
gonna drop this guy's tail while you're doing this. So fun. Jess, you son of a... Nope. I'm not gonna end the night angry.
Is that it?
I'm not gonna end the night
Isn't
angry.
there another one that's a little bit like more like angry and a little bit more intense?
People don't seem to. Oh, they can't hear because
you can't really hear his set with his setup now. You can't hear. It's real sad. We're all upset about it. We're all real broken up.
Well, I could really copy the other one. He goes, Yahoo, Ben.
Yahoo.
Yeah, that's what you sounded like in that one where you got mad at Ryan.
I sound like Yahooman?
That's what you sounded like. You said
Yahooman. Okay.
No,
hey,
no.
You
I got that part
said
right.
it. We can't hear Jess now, which seems to be an upgrade. I'm into it. I like it. Jess is mostly just a pretty face anyway, so this is really filling the role that we were hoping he would be on the show.
Shut up.
Oh shoot, he can do it. Spider in my face.
There,
Jess, play the other one.
Jess, who taught you how to use this computer? Who taught you how to use the computer? Who's the punk who taught you how to do this?
I don't know that I have the other one queued up. Just
Thank goodness. No, I gotta go.
We can't have a show apart from that.
Wait a sec. Is that it? This one?
What if you played us something really inappropriate right now?
No.
We're like, whoa.
No, I have to get that one queued back up. Sorry, dude.
It's okay. We forgive you. All right. Here we go. Questions. On your mark. Get set. Go. How far do tentacles go forward? I'd say usually 3 to 5 feet.
6 degrees.
No, whoa. That's a real question. If you bend here and bend here,
Heard this one before.
that's how far a tentacle can go.
Now, is the point of Sentinel figures? Is it like a Japanese version of these characters?
Most of the Sentinels have they're like Iron Man inspired figures.
Okay, because
So
it
they've
looks
got,
like
like,
it
a
looks
Captain
different
America.
than the comics and the movies. I was just curious if they tried to make a more anime.
They've got a
manga-ish
Captain
type
America
thing.
armored version that looks really cool. I think a Deadpool armored version.
I don't want to offend Jess by saying it looked manga-ish because I know he doesn't like manga, but
It's anime-ish. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah,
You can
that's
say
how
that.
far they can all go forward, which is really cool.
That's actually really good. That's
Or
really
I've
good.
seen it where he can balance himself on these tentacles. They're all down on the ground.
Oh,
and
that's cool. That's
got to get him in that pose.
I'm gonna get that and post that picture.
No,
Claim
you're
it was my
not.
own idea. Claim it was my own idea before you do it.
Night.
What is your favorite meal in the last week? Hibachi.
My wife makes her own homemade spaghetti sauce, tomato sauce. She blends it with hamburger meat, and then we mix in spaghetti squash. So instead of pasta, so it's a little healthier, and it's awesome. And that would be my favorite meal.
Taylor,
we had some really good pizza on Monday. That was really good.
where's your pizza place of choice? Papa John's or Little Caesars?
Well, our favorite pizza place down the street had to close because they couldn't have enough staff due to COVID. They're having some staffing issues.
That's
And our other favorite place is a little bit too far away, so we have another place that's kind of expensive, but they have a half-off pizza deal every Monday. So
Do you have a pizza place you can take me to? That
I do.
has pizza that's so good you want me to experience it? You don't have
that's a lot. That's a huge.
We have a ton. Pittsburgh has a ton of pizza places. There's a ton of different options.
We don't around here. We have crappy pizza around here. So I would love
Well,
to.
let's talk off air about the kinds of pizza that you like.
Yeah, this is
really
getting super boring.
It really
now.
depends.
No one's into this.
I think
Tyler, you live in Mississippi, so you are the expert on boring. So I guess we'll defer.
That's
to you.
right. So let's move it
But,
on. I know
But
boring
Jess,
when I see
we'll
it.
talk off air about the type of pizza you like because that will determine where I take you.
You guys should make that a
I think
Patreon
this
tier.
sounds
People
like a
really
future
sign
show.
Tyler, shut up.
up. Oh,
Yeah,
What were you
I'm
saying,
talking
Jess?
to Taylor.
Pepperoni is the answer. Move on. Does Tyler enjoy being roasted? Tyler subscribes to the Lindsay Lohan theory of any press is better than no press. What's the worst thing?
Comparing yourself to Lindsay Lohan.
Hey, she's very successful. What, are you a Lindsay Lohan hater now?
No, I love her, but
And you love me, if so facto. Tyler, what is the worst thing that you have ever done to me? You've never done a bad thing to me, James. I would never think that.
James.
How did you bust your butt? Jess, how did you bust your butt?
my
We all know who that question's
buddy.
Taylor, how'd you bust your butt?
Just answer the question, Tyler.
Answer
Everyone
the
wants to know.
question.
I'm trying to ask the question.
Tyler is breaking the rules of FAQ. We will not answer another question until
I
you tell us how
busted
you
my
broke
butt trying to get these guys to answer these questions.
it. Tyler, you broke your own rules, dude.
FAQ, what is your favorite root beer? Barks, the end.
Frost Top. I can now say Frost Top is my
That
favorite.
is awesome.
Frost Top, way to kiss butt, Taylor. How'd you break your butt trying to kiss Jess's with that answer?
I'm not going to
Jeez.
identify that with a response because you're the loser who won't obey his own rules of answering any and every question.
What's the most embarrassing concert you've ever attended?
Oh, I'm absolutely not proud of this, and I will answer it.
Okay.
I was 16. I was with a girl, and my brother was in LA. We went down to see Barry Manilow.
Wow. You know what? That's not bad.
How up I was at 16.
Okay,
Is
when
that
I was
the,
16.
Is that the Mr. Sandman?
No, Barry Manilow's I write the songs that make the whole world sing.
Okay.
I would say the most embarrassing concert I've ever gone to is a Katy Perry concert.
Oh, I'd see her.
That's not embarrassing. I'd see Katy Perry right now.
It was a lot of
true.
fun, so I guess I'm not that embarrassed, but I couldn't think of any other.
I
ones
went
that were more
to, when
embarrassing.
I was 16, Jess, NSYNC came to town.
That's not embarrassing either. That's still pretty
Well, to get tickets, I won them in a contest on the radio for singing NSYNC songs live.
good.
on the radio.
And you jumped up in celebration and then tripped and broke your coccyx. Now it all makes sense.
Are you guys friends with Matt and Mike from the Hardcover Comics? I would love to be, but I've never actually met those guys, but they seem really cool.
I've never seen that channel, so I don't know.
Jess is allergic to other
Easy
YouTubers.
answer, Jess.
Oh,
Who is
Tess
the best
Bragg.
person? Tess Bragg.
Yeah.
Tess Bragg. FMK the Chipmunk sounds
F.
right.
Mary Kill.
Oh, okay. I didn't
F.
get
Mary
that.
Kill. He wants you to pick the chipmunks out. Who you're going to marry or kill.
I'd become Mormon and marry Simon, Alvin, and Theodore because they seem great. Marry all three.
Mormon Mary. I'm going to leave that answer to Tyler. You can't top it.
What's your favorite album of all time, Taylor? What's your favorite album of all time, and why is it Katy Perry Firework?
I don't know. I had to think about it. That's a hard one.
Mine would maybe be a Led Zeppelin album. That would be Jimi Hendrix.
I was going to say Led
Experience.
Zeppelin, actually.
I think it's Led Zeppelin Physical Graffiti.
That's a great one, dude.
You could change my mind to Beatles Rubber Soul.
But why would we want to? Your first opinion was better.
But I think that as much
It
as
might
I played
be-
Rubber Soul, I've played Physical Graffiti more.
It might be Led Zeppelin 2.
Okay.
That's a good choice also.
I think it might be Led Zeppelin 2 is my favorite album.
Do you guys know the actress from the movie with the Von Trapp family?
Julie Andrews?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
Who's more overrated, the Beatles or Julie Andrews?
For you, that sentence, I don't like it. I hate that entire sentence. Shut
The
up.
Red Hood when I'll sentence you to death.
Yeah.
You can see him on Titan season 3.
Iron Spider is dropping down from the ceiling right now and scaring you into this voice.
How did you bust your butt, Tyler? We already went over that.
Ooh. Tyler.
This is how I busted my butt, just like this.
Spider.
Spider on my face. Oh, I get it.
This must be a really embarrassing story that we must hear.
Favorite hair metal band?
I didn't listen to hair metal.
I didn't really either.
Jefferson Starship.
That's not.
Wow, unbelievable. Least favorite Batman story?
Oh, I thought they said hair, like a hair band, like one of those 80s bands.
That is what they're
That
talking
is what they're talking about, but that's not a
Jefferson wasn't one of those.
Whatever.
I'm talking about like Warrant and those guys.
Yeah, Def Leppard. You ever heard of them? All right, least favorite Batman story. It's definitely Batman Year One.
Oh,
we all love Year Two, and we're all getting the McFarlane
probably
figure.
Year 2 or Batman. Oh no, The Dark Knight Strikes Again.
Mine is DK3.
That was also not great, but The Dark Knight Strikes Again had horrible art to go with the horrible script. At least Dark Knight 3 had good art.
And you guys didn't have 15 years of anticipation waiting for that to come out.
That's true.
Being horribly disappointed. So I also will say that.
That's
Dark
fair.
Knight Strikes Again. Batman Damned was on the tip of my tongue, but the anticipation and disappointment of Strikes Again scarred me for life. So
talking about terrible comics really quick, I'm in love with Nick Spencer because Nick Spencer, who's the current writer of Spider-Man, completely retconned Sins Past.
yes,
Thank you, Nick Spencer. Thank you.
Are people happy about how he's done it though?
I don't think anyone cares. I don't think anyone cares. I literally.
It was spoiled for me how it was done, and it seems like it'd be problematic for a lot of people.
I don't think. Honestly, I think he could have literally said Spider-Man found a genie and the genie made it disappear and we would all be thrilled. I don't know a single person who's upset. And in fact, I don't know a single person who's not overjoyed by that. Honestly, it was the worst story in comics. I feel
so bad for JMS reading his biography about that and listening to interviews. Like, he did not want that to be happen at all. He wanted to do the exact opposite, but Marvel made him do it.
Well,
he got screwed over multiple times by Marvel.
All right, what was your first omnibus you picked up? Mine was actually, speaking of Spider-Man, it was a joint order of Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 2 and X-Men by Jim Lee and Chris Claremont.
Mine is Alias by Bendis.
Ooh, that's a good one to start with. What about you?
Fantastic Four #1 by Lee and Kirby.
That's the weakest of all of them.
It was also the first omnibus ever put out, and I got it as soon as it came out.
Did you really?
Up with your non-history knowing self.
You've been in the omnibus game for a while.
Yeah, I have, you little punk.
Wow. Maybe you should send some of those to people who need them, Jess.
I'm going to. I have tons of requests for those books I want to let go.
That I believe. Jess, because I've never asked and have never heard it asked before, do you have any creative passions or pursuit beyond your collecting in the channel? Do you like to garden, paint, write, or meditate? I can say Jess is actually a good artist. You used to draw.
Yeah, I have been. I haven't drawn recently, but I took a number of art classes in art school, and I do have a pretty big portfolio of things that I've drawn. Nothing superhero, all wildlife, which I find interesting in colored pencil.
Would you ever be willing to share that?
Yeah, I'd show it all.
I tell you what I want to do with you, Jess. This would be really fun because I found my old art book from where I drew all my old stuff, like when I was a kid, and then some of my more recent stuff. And I've thought about doing a live show where I just like talk about the drawings and just show them. I mean, no one may care, but maybe we could do it together and you could show your artwork. I'll show my artwork.
I have pictures of everything I've ever done. Sure. Thanks, Nextaginaut, for asking that.
That'd be really fun. We're going to do that, guys. So
I'm a voracious user of a thesaurus. That's my biggest hobby.
Wow. Have you used it recently? Just asking for a friend.
I could use it right now if need be.
What's your favorite movie?
West Side Story, and not the awful thing that Steven Spielberg is going to be.
What if you hear it's like a really great version?
Yeah, what if it turns out to win like all these Academy Awards and stuff?
It's not going to be good. It didn't need to be remade. This is an abomination. It's anti-American. It is. He's not a patriot.
He sounds like a Star Wars.
Yes, you really got to check out the new West Side Story because I heard there's going to be an updated love triangle this time. It's 3 people instead of 2, and it's going to be really great.
My favorite movie is Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That's a good one.
Right.
What's yours? I've got like 5 that I oscillate between, and any given day it could be different, but I think it's probably Fellowship of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Rings.
Oh,
that's
nice.
what it is today. There's quite a few
Lost Ark poster, Tyler.
That is really cool.
Is
that a poster or is that a print?
It's a poster. My parents got it from when I was 16 years old.
It looked like a print.
With that really cool frame. That frame is really nice.
Okay, that was really fun, guys. Okay, wait, we got another question.
There's so many other questions.
Did I miss them? The chat somehow scrolled down to the bottom. I don't understand what happened there.
There's a ton of questions.
What timestamp? Okay, hold on. Let me scroll on down.
Oh, this is a 2-parter.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Favorite condiment? Oh, it's ketchup.
Ketchup. Yeah, I agree.
Anyone who says mustard is in Al Qaeda.
Mustard overpowers every single sandwich or hamburger you put it on.
Oh, we did that one. Watch out for the piles of loots. Mellow too long before shipping. I got some defective figure. Oh, that's
a good point, Doc.
That happened with my Mayfix Superman, and I shipped it right away. That hurt. My Mayfix Superman's arm is kind of janky, but catsup or ketchup? It's ketchup.
Only educated people call it catsup.
It did used to say catsup on it.
It did. And then people kept saying catsup. And they're like, we got to change this.
Jess, you almost had a close one with your wife, didn't you? Involving ketchup.
I did. It was on Instagram where she brought home this 50% less sugar, 50% less sodium ketchup. And I found it in the refrigerator and she was out. And I said, what is this? Please go get Heinz 7 ketchup right now and bring it home. She went right to the grocery store and brought it home and saved her marriage.
Did you tell her how disappointed I was in her, particularly as a Pittsburgher?
I told her your wife was disappointed.
Yeah, because she doesn't need any more reasons to hate
on
Taylor.
Instagram, and your wife made a comment about it.
Oh, Tyler, nobody believes that. Patty thought I was the best guy ever whenever we visited, so nobody believes that.
Though? Did she?
She loves Kate, I can tell you that.
That I believe wholeheartedly.
She invited both of us back. She did
invite both of them back, but she really loved Kate.
Yeah, that's kind of like if you're going to have to be there to come along to make it happen, we can let you type situation.
If you want to know what my relationship's like with my wife, just watch The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and it makes sense. It's that combination.
You kidnapped her? I'm very concerned. What wine pairs best with Tyler finding a spider? Weizenwindel.
Oh, fun.
Spider in my face. Oh my God. You didn't have to do that, Jess. It was uncalled for. Webs look like they're made out of hot glue. Can't see them very well. Not a question, but I do agree.
No,
there you go.
They're fine.
Favorite icebreaker? Ooh, I'm going to say the mint flavor. Like the mint icebreakers.
Hey, baby. How's it? Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. That's my icebreaker.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has anything to say after that. That's for sure.
That's what he does. Icebreaker.
I've only had one girlfriend. And I
Former loops in the house.
I didn't use an icebreaker on her, so I don't know.
This stream needs a root beer bath.
Flush Jackson. Who are I
think it's purveyor of loops.
Are you purveyor of loops? Are you now Flush Jackson?
Heyo.
I liked your purveyor of loops because I never knew.
Katy Perry is an icon.
I never knew what it meant. Like purveyor of Fruit Loops or movies or.
THC, the drug, is a great channel. Apparently, there's a channel that promotes THC. So, go check that out.
Wow.
ZZ Top or Prince? It's got to be ZZ Top. No shame against Prince.
I'm not a huge fan of either, but
may he rest in
Top.
peace.
May they both rest in peace.
No, I don't want ZZ Top to rest in peace. No.
Well, one of them is gone.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I saw the Mandrell sisters in concert when you were young. You had the biggest crush on Louise Mandrell. True confession. That feels right.
Mandrell. Siri. Hey, Siri.
Nah, Jess, it's going to get me demonetized. Don't do that, Jess. Jess, don't do that.
Show me a picture of Louise Mandrell.
Okay. My first pressing of Physical Graffiti is the best album in my collection. You ever heard of that album?
Whoa.
Physical Graffiti?
Holy smoke. I can see why you had a crush on her.
I love how we're 24 minutes over when Tyler said he was going to go back to work.
I have to go to work. I have so much work to do, and that bowl, those 6 bowls of cereal aren't going to eat themselves.
Let's talk about Louise Mandrell for a minute.
Show her a picture. Let's see it. I've never seen her.
Huh?
Let's see it. She's a stone cold fox.
Whoop.
That was an awkward message to pop up.
It was.
What did it say? I didn't see what it said.
It said something. Nah, you'll have to go back and watch the stream and pause it.
Didn't say anything. It was somebody paid me for some books I sold.
Wow, Jess. Wow. He's just wheeling and dealing over there during the show. Okay, I think that's all the questions, man. I got to go work. Emperor's New Groove. I don't know what this is in reference to, but I agree with it wholeheartedly.
Favorite movie. Next Imaginaut, save that question for the next time you see Taylor and I. That's a good question. And,
it's a great question, and you can find those guys on Super Squad D every Saturday on Saturdays in the Batcave. You can subscribe.
Master of Comics on Instagram.
Omnidog's fault.
Why are you yelling? Take time to share.
Omnidog's fault.
Tyler's the worst. Tyler's the worst. Tyler's the worst.
It's not even a channel. Why don't you take time?
Tyler blows. Tyler sucks.
You guys. I'm trying to help you guys.
Tyler sucks.
Omnibody code, not Super Squad D.
Dying Breed Collectibles. Dying Breed Collectors. Dying Breed Collectors.
That is Bat Cave on Saturday.
Why don't you guys talk
Saturdays
about
in the Bat Cave coming up Saturday.
What time?
8 p.m.
What's happening? I'm trying to give you. Taylor, tell them about your Instagram, dude. My hands are right here, dude.
Minister Comics.
Tell them about your daily posts. Taylor posts daily. If you like comic book reviews, you go check him out at Minister of Comics on Instagram. Jess posts pictures on Instagram as well at
Omnidogs _vault. Omnidogs _vault. Omnidogs _vault.
Taylor's frozen again. You can go check out.
I just tried to look frozen to fool you guys.
You can check out Jess's channel on YouTube. It's at Omnidogs Vault. It's a great channel. They talk about comics. You guys could screenshot this and do something with it, I'm sure, Hayden, if you want. And make sure you go subscribe to the best channel, which is at Near Mint Condition, where you can find all your up-to-date omnibus news. You can find all of the best interviews, and you can find all of your Batman needs every weekend at Near Mint Condition. Until next time, I'm Tyler. You've been watching Super Squad D, where the D stands for don't forget about me, guys. I'm Jimmy, and I'm here to say goodbye. Woohoo! Yippee!
Most ending ever.
I thought the show went well.